What's up, everybody? Today we're talking about something that might literally change your life or completely mess it up. Should you become a welder in 2025? Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you. I'm not here to sell you some fantasy. I'm not going to be one of those YouTube gurus promising you'll make six figures your first year out. This isn't that kind of channel. We keep it real here. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. This really helps me out for future videos. Before we dive in, no, I'm not a welder myself, but I've got buddies who've been in the trades for years. I've watched them come home exhausted, some days on cloud nine, other days looking like they've been through a war zone. I've seen the paycheck, the burns, the pride, the frustration. So today, I'm bringing you the unfiltered truth about welding as a career path in 2025. The good, the bad, and the ugly as sin part nobody talks about on TikTok. Let's start with the basic. What exactly is welding? Welding is basically metal marriage counseling. You're taking two pieces of metal that don't want to be together and you're saying, nope, you two are going to bond for life. You're using extreme heat to melt metal pieces together. And when you've done it right, the joint is stronger than the original metal. Think about that for a second. You're creating something stronger than what you started with. There's something kind of beautiful about that, isn't there? But let's be honest, it's not just beautiful, it's dangerous. It's difficult. It's a skill that takes time to master. The brutal reality check. Here's what nobody tells you about welding. It's hot as hell. Like, imagine standing next to a bonfire all day in full gear in the middle of summer. Your body takes a beating. My buddy Mike, dude's only 38, already has the back of a 70-year-old. Carpal tunnel in both wrists. Burns all over his arms that look like a damn constellation mat. The fumes? Yeah, breathing in metal vapors all day isn't exactly what the doctor ordered. And let's talk about the work environment. It can be loud, dirty. Sometimes you're stuck in the most uncomfortable positions for hours. Every job has its downsides. The question is whether the upsides make it all worth it. Why people actually choose welding. So why in the hell would anyone choose this profession? Money can be good. Let's just start there. Entry-level welders might make 40 to 50K, but specialists, underwater welders, pipeline welders, those crazy can pull 100K plus easy. No college debt. While your friends are drowning in student loans, you could be making actual money after just 6 to 9 months of training. Job security? Robots aren't replacing skilled welders anytime soon, but good luck getting a robot to crawl inside a ship hole and weld in 120-degree heat. There's also something that nobody talks about enough, the satisfaction. You create something real. At the end of the day, you can point at a structure and say, I built that. How many people can say that about their spreadsheet? One of my welding buddies, George, told me something I'll never forget. He said, when I weld, time stops. Nothing else exists. A puddle of metal and my hand. It's like meditation, but you're playing with fire. That's the kind of connection to your work most people would kill for. The state of welding in 2025. Now let's talk about what's actually happening in the industry right now. The skilled trades shortage is still very real. Baby boomers are retiring and not enough young people are stepping up. This creates opportunity. The infrastructure bill that passed a few years back, still creating jobs. Bridges, buildings, pipelines, all need welders. Green energy is booming. Solar installations, wind turbines. Guess what they need? Welders. Manufacturing is coming back to America. Slowly, but it's happening. And every factory needs welders. But there are challenges too. Competition is getting tougher. The secret's out. Welding can be good money without college. Technology is changing fast. If you're not keeping up with the new techniques and certifications, you're getting left behind. The economy is always a wild card, isn't it? Recession hits, construction slows. Welding jobs can dry up. Types of welding careers. The beauty of welding? Options. You're not locked into one path. Construction welding, infrastructure, steady work, decent pay. Manufacturing factories, production lines, consistent hours, but can get repetitive. Pipeline welding, oil and gas industry. The money is insane. So are the hours and conditions. Underwater welding, crazy. High risk, high reward option. 6 figures, but statistically, one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. Artistic welding, making sculptures, furniture, custom pieces. Less stable income, but way more creative freedom. Here's the thing most people miss. Welding isn't just one career. It's a skill set that can take you in a dozen different directions. The truth about training. Let's talk training. You've got options. Trade schools, 6 to 9 months, around 5 to 15K total. Community college program, 1 to 2 years, often more affordable. Apprenticeship, earn while you learn, but takes 3 to 4 years to complete. Military, get paid to learn welding while you serve. And this is a big but. Not all programs are created equal. Some schools are just diploma mills, churning out welders who can't actually weld very good in the real world. If I could give one piece of advice, look for programs with job placement rate. Talk to actual graduates. Visit the facility. See what equipment they're using. Is it modern, or are they training you on stuff from the 1980s? And for the love of God, make sure they're teaching you to pass the certifications that matter in the industry. The physical toll. I need to circle back to the physical demands because this isn't talked about enough. Welding will wear your body down. You're in awkward positions, holding steady for long periods. The vibration from the tools, the heavy lifting. My buddy Ryan developed something called welder's flash from not wearing his helmet properly for a few times. Basically sunburn on your eyeballs. Said it felt like someone poured sand in his eyes for 3 days straight. I visited him in the hospital once after a serious burn. His arms were wrapped up like a mummy. Know what he said to me? Still better than sitting in a cubicle. That's the mentality of a lot of welders I know. They know the risk. They accept them as part of the job. But you need to ask yourself, are you built for that kind of physical punishment? The money question. Let's cut to the chase and talk money. Entry level, 40 to 50K, mid-career. 50 to 70K. Specialized, pipeline, underwater, etc., 80 to 150K plus. And this is crucial. Those high-end salaries, they often come with relocation, long hours, dangerous conditions, inconsistent work schedules, time away from family. I know guys making $3,000 a week on pipelines, but they work 12-hour days, 6 days a week, living in hotels for months at a time. Is that worth it to you? For some people, hell yes. For others, not a chance. The question isn't just how much I can make, but what I'm willing to sacrifice to make it. The lifestyle. This job just doesn't affect your body, it affects your life. Some welding jobs mean you're home every night for dinner. Others mean you're gone for weeks or months. Some have you working indoors in a climate-controlled environment. Others have you outside in every kind of weather Mother Nature can throw at you. The travel can be a pro or a con, depending on who you are. My friend Marcus has welded in 16 different states and 3 countries. He loves that aspect of it, but his marriage didn't survive it. This isn't meant to scare you off. It's meant to give you a full picture, because nothing sucks more than getting 2 years into a career path before realizing it doesn't fit your life. Who welding is really for. So who should become a welder in 2025? People who work well with their hands, have patience and attention to detail, can handle physical demands, don't mind getting dirty, prefer tangible results over abstract work, want to earn without massive student debt, can handle criticism, and are willing to keep improving. You need to have a certain grit. This isn't a career for people who give up easily. Your first welds will suck. They'll look like bird poo on a fence post. But if you push through that frustration, if you're the kind of person who enjoys mastering something difficult, then welding might be your calling. Who should stay the hell away? Welding is not for you if you have serious respiratory issues. The fumes are no joke. You can't handle extreme temperatures. Some environments are brutally hot or cold. You need a consistent, predictable schedule. Some welding jobs are feast or famine. You hate continuous learning. Techniques and technology evolve. You need to keep up. You want a clean, comfortable work environment. It can be rough out there, and that's okay. Not every career is for everyone. Better to know now than after investing time and money. My honest advice, if welding interests you, start small. Talk to actual welders, not just instructors, not just YouTube videos, people doing the job right now. Try a weekend shop or short course before committing to a full program. Visit job sites, if possible. See the actual condition. Be honest with yourself about your physical condition and tolerance for discomfort. Look at the career progression. Where do you want to be in 5, 10, 15 years? And if everything I've said totally hasn't scared you off, if you're thinking, yeah, I can handle the heat, the danger, the physical demands. If you're excited about creating things that last, work with your hands, and develop a skill that is always in demand, then welding might be one of the best decisions you'll ever make. Conclusion: at the end of the day, welding isn't just a job. For many, it's an identity. There is a pride that comes with being a welder, a brotherhood and sisterhood, a knowledge that what you do matters. Those buildings don't stand without you. Those bridges don't connect cities without you. Those pipelines, those ships, those race cars, they all need someone with the skill and the courage to join metal to metal. So should you become a welder in 2025? I can't answer that for you, but now you've got the real picture, not some sanitized bull from a career counselor who's never set foot on the job site. The world needs good welders. The question is, are you up for the challenge? That's it for today. If you found this helpful, smash that like button. If you know someone considering a trade career, share this with them. And don't forget to subscribe for more unfiltered trade career advice. I'll catch you in the next one.